Rockefeller controlled the entire oil industry in America.
Rockefeller was super rich, and he really understood America's need for an industrialized society. He capitalized on the revolution by furthering oil refineries, efficiency, and eventually efficiently controlling the entire market.
Rockefeller was a man very true to striving for better things. He was very meticulous, very day-to-day, financially based. He always wanted to improve, never satisfied with the middle class that he was given in life.
Rockefeller found an interest in his wealth at a very young age. In his youth, he once stated, "The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my servant, and not make myself a slave to the money."
In the 1870s, the Standard Oil Company began to expand in Ohio, and pretty soon it became a monopoly, taking control of the entire American U.S. oil industry. By the early 1880s, Rockefeller had dominated most of the oil business throughout the country, and his company had a net worth of almost $55 million.
Rockefeller's legacy lives on. He's still richer than some countries in the Middle East. Can you believe that? Nelson Mandela, very influential. John Rockefeller, better than that. I feel like Rockefeller, he really captured the American dream, even though he wasn't an immigrant and he didn't have 2.5 kids. But I feel like the way he achieved his industry, he really conquered everything. I don't think you can beat that. With Carnegie or JP Morgan, there's no way you can ever compare that to him. Rockefeller was really the king of industry.
Every year, millions of trash bags are purchased by families around the world. The inconvenience caused by spending hundreds of dollars a year on something meant to be quickly discarded can easily be prevented. With a trash bag, all of the needless purchasing and taking out trash can disappear. Forget walking in the cold or rain to put out the trash. Forget bags ripping and overflowing. The trash bag provides an easy and efficient way to discard everyday household waste. Built as a garbage disposal, the trash bag handles the toughest of food, plastic, glass, and even metal to the touch of a button. Built with a safety feature, children are safe from its powerful blades. When entering the trash rack, waste is compacted and transported to enclosed containers outside of the house, where the waste is then broken down into a form usable to fuel the household. With the trash bag, you can't go wrong. Call 1-800-TRASH-BAG for free installation today. But hurry, this is a limited time offer.
I totally wanted to go snorkeling on this trip to the Bahamas.
But I just don't feel comfortable in open water.
Me either. You know what we should try?
What?
Underwater submarine rides. Wow, that looks so fun.
You could see all the stuff that you'd see in snorkeling, but you wouldn't have to handle the danger. You'll be able to see all the wonders of the underwater world. The Caribbean coast is beautiful, but not if you don't feel comfortable in it. Our submarines are eco-friendly. They don't harm the turtles that you'll see in the submarine.
We'll be able to discover the deep depths of the ocean and see things never before seen on land. It's time to get off the land and venture to the ocean to explore a deeper, bluer part of the planet. Why stay on land when we can explore the ocean?
Ask your travel guide today about commercial submarine rides. I love being on vacation now!
This ride is so cool!
Wow! I love submarines!
Look at all the creatures living in this deep blue ocean.
I never knew this before!
The Sherman Antitrust Act, strengthened in the 20th century, was enacted by Congress in 1890. Its aim was to split corporations deemed to be a detriment to industrial competition. In 1911, Rockefeller's Standard Oil Company was found in violation of the Sherman Antitrust Act by the U.S. Supreme Court.
William McKinley's death was tragic for the country. However, it was even more tragic for the four industries: steel, transportation, and oil.
Roosevelt's rise to the Oval Office caused Rockefeller's trust to fall into jeopardy as it was further broken down into individual companies.
In 1901, William McKinley was assassinated, leading to his Vice President Roosevelt coming into office, and he decided to demonopolize the Standard Oil Company.
After Rockefeller's company was demonopolized by the government, he was allowed to keep stocks in each of the various companies that was split into. These stocks contributed to Rockefeller's large fortune that he accumulated over time.
There were 34 new companies made from the division of the Standard Oil Company, including some of today's greatest oil companies, Exxon and Mobil.
Rockefeller then amasses the majority of his fortune from these stocks.
The factory workers in the 1800s and 1800s weren't treated very well, which contributed to the anger that went towards monopolies and the people that owned them. Because of that, many people were for demonopolizing the companies, so that became Roosevelt's goal to, demonopolize the companies and speak for the people.
After becoming the wealthiest man known in history, John D. Rockefeller became a philanthropist who donated much of his wealth to various projects.
The Rockefeller Center in New York City illustrates the donations to his country later in life. These donations of massive amounts highlight the fortune amassed after the split of his corporation in 1911.
So even Bill Gates, who amounts to $58 billion, has no comparison to John D. Rockefeller. He's a man worth billions that no one can even understand. No one even knows how his company can be so flourished.
As a person in industrial America, he was quite a trailblazer for the future economy to come. And it's very important to think about his company and how it represented nearly 1% of the American government in their wealth. And that's just crucial to remember when considering this time period on the world stage.